What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down how wide receivers can use a step-back release, what's the best situation to use a step-back release, and then the mechanics behind the actual release, okay? So I hope this video helps you guys out. I hope it gives you some value, but also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you need to get faster, you want to get more explosive, you want to have more power on the field, and you want to improve your on-field skills in the gym, check out that very first link in the description below for our 12-week wide receiver gym workout plan. What this is it's 90 days of specific workouts for wide receivers in the gym to do a specific sets, repetitions, rest periods, rest days, conditioning days that you guys can do to take your skills to that next level. All the exercises are mapped out for you. We give examples of pictures of what to do for each exercise. And again, like I said, sets and reps on a daily basis. So check out that very first link below if you want a 12-week, 3-month-long wide receiver gym workout schedule. Let's get back to this video. So now, first things first, this step back release here, we want to use it when we have a DB who's trying to get physical and who's trying to jam me, okay? But we have to be very, very careful with how much time I take with this step back release, and we have to have another tool in our arsenal, because if it's a situation where it's like a stack formation, a bunch formation, this cannot work because you're gonna step back right into one of your other guys or your other receiver or a slot or whoever it might be if you're the point man, right? So we have to make sure we have other things in my arsenal to be able to use, but this is a great tool to have. So when I have a DB who's gonna lunge at me and I'm on the outside, not in a stack, step back is what you do with your front foot. So you just take simply just a little step back with that back leg. Some guys take a smaller step. Some guys just take maybe half a yard. They just take a little step back. That DB lunges, and when we step back when that DB lunges, he's usually off his platform or he's not in a good base, right? So you see in this specific case, he's in a good base, but his hips are completely turned. This is the exact position that we want to get him into. Now, a lot of people don't like this step back release because when you step back, what ends up happening is that guys will do too much dancing behind the line of scrimmage. So if you guys hit him with this step back release, we got to go. We got to get up into this route. Now, I think this is a clip of Jalen Waddle here, and Jalen Waddle, he takes a little bit too much time, but he makes up for it because he's crazy fast, right? So if you're not maybe that speedster type guy, 4.3, 4.4 40 type guy, 4.5 40, especially if you're in high school, you can't take time back there. You have to step back and you have to go because you're going to screw up timing with your quarterback. So make sure that we know when to use this step back release. That's when we got a real physical DB who's trying to lunge, trying to get hands, trying to knock me off this thing, trying to just use his size, use his physicality to his advantage. Now, how do we know that a guy's going to be doing that? Number one, we can take a look at his body language, right? So pre-snap, this guy, his weight's kind of shifted forward. It looks like he might be getting physical. His eyes aren't necessarily directly on the wide receiver. So he's going to I'm probably thinking right off the bat, okay, this guy's probably going to try to be physical, going to try to lunge. My reaction needs to be that step back release, maybe a split release. Maybe I just keep a good pad level and give a jab, whatever it may be. But we can be prepared based on his pad level and through film study, okay? So we got to study DBs as much as DBs study us as wide receivers. So maybe I know through film study that this guy likes to lunge. This guy likes to jam with one hand. So I got to have in my arsenal of releases for that specific game, for that specific tournament, whatever it is, that I'm going to be hitting him with a step back release. That step back release is in my toolbox so I can avoid the hand contact, create range for myself, and then I could go burst up into this route. That's a perfect example of the step back release. Let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Great job by Waddle avoiding the hands, getting up into this route, hitting him with that restack, and then being able to create separation on this dig. All right, guys, we want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. Get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Always appreciate the feedback, and it's always great to hear from you guys as usual. And again, fellas, if you would like a 12-week long wide receiver gym workout schedule, all the things wide receivers need to be doing in the gym to take their skills to that next level, broken down with sets and reps for 90 days. Check out that very first link in the description below. I'll see you guys next time.